So I'm curious, you guys want to know which map is better? Is it Panjura, which is more of a forest type map, or do you choose the colorful and beautiful Gondwa map that just released a few weeks ago, possibly a month ago, and this beautiful oceans, rivers that run all through the map, and just brand new sites to explore. Not as much forest compared to water on this map, but we're going to discuss it in this video. So first, let's start off with Panjura. I'm just going to discuss the things I like about Panjura, and then the things I don't like, and I guess we'll do that for both maps. But both maps, I believe, have their ups and downs. But it's curious to see what you guys think about it as well. Keep in mind, this is just my opinion, so obviously if our opinions differ, you don't have to get mad at me in the comments. Just let me know in the comments though, which map you think is better. So Panjura. This map mostly could just consist of trees, giant cliffs, and a big body of water in the middle of the map. So when you look at this map compared to Gondwa's map, based on the picture alone, Panjura looks more plain, while Gondwa their map looks more, I don't know, it looks more colorful, I guess I would say, as far as the picture and when you're roaming around. This map looks more dull in color. The water don't really look that bright and clean, although when you do go underneath, it is a nice bright blue color, but it's not as nice as Gondwa's watercolor as well. I guess the good thing about this map is there's no salt water, so you can literally drink out of any body of water on the map, which is very good. And this map is very friendly for land creatures to just travel and get stuff done, especially when you have to do quests or if you're just roaming. You know, it's very friendly. Besides the cliffs, you do have to worry about the cliffs because I can't tell you how many times I've died from fall damage with mostly every dino just running off a cliff by accident that I don't think is too high and then it kills me. But the problem I always had with this map is it's mostly always dead. So if you guys don't know, there's two hotspots on this map, maybe three, that people really hang out at, especially on official servers. So we have the first hotspot, which is LBM, Little Brook Meadow, and that is this area right here. The little lake right above the big giant lake. And right here, a lot of players like to chill, they like to camp the home caves, although I know they try to put a stop to that in the past. So you could find players there, or you could find players over here, mainly because, you know, we have SLL, which is Spine Lizard Lagoon. People like to hang out here as well. They have some good quests. And the central waystone is there as well, so that makes it even more popular because people are trying to get their friends to the middle of the map. And I feel like every game, people generally like to wander to the middle of the map because they assume that's where everyone is. You don't think you're going to find someone all the way on the left side, you know, in the middle of nowhere. And that's mostly true. Mostly when you're walking around, you don't really see other dinos like you should have, especially when you have servers that hold up to 100 players. You would think you would see more people. And I feel like because this map already has been out for a while and it has that reputation of where the hotspots are, I feel like people just camp in those 2 to 3 locations and you can't really find nobody, making you believe that the game is just dead or boring because you can't find other players regardless of how many people are in the server. Now when it comes to the aquatics on this map, I feel like it's sort of friendly, but not really. So obviously you have the big lake in the middle. You have Turtle Island here, which has its own home cave, and Turtle Island's home cave is perfect for aquatics that want to just log off and not have to worry about any land dinos here because you're not really going to see a T-Rex or Allosauruses here because they can't really swim from the land to the island. So you only have to worry about other aquatics, and that's a good thing. And I feel like that's like a little safe zone for the aquatics, Sarcos, you know, all that stuff trying to get away. They do have a big body of water in the middle to play around with, so they can swim from basically the top of the lake to the bottom of the lake to try to find players. But like I said, if people are not in those hotspots and not wandering around, and everyone's like, let's say you have people on the left side of the map or people on the right side of the map, the aquatics in the middle big lake will not really find any players, leaving them to get bored really quickly and just not much going on. And then obviously if they want to travel, let's say from the big lake to SLL, which is the hotspot, they would have to literally crawl on land or walk on land all the way down to there. Keep in mind though, aquatics, or most semi-aquatics like the Sarco or Spino, they're very slow on land. And if they have to walk from the big lake to down here in this pond just to find other people, and they get into a fight, they're going to be at a huge disadvantage. And I think that's something Gondwa has over this map, is it's more friendly with the waterways. But as someone who doesn't really play aquatics as much, and I play more just regular land dinos like the T-Rex or an Allo, I kind of like this map better for just regular roaming and stuff. I like the look of it. It looks more of a prehistoric feel to it than Gondwa does. But we're going to hop on Gondwa now, and we're going to discuss my opinions on that map as well. And now we have Gondwa. Immediately, you can notice the change of color. on this map. It's the water just looks so much more vibrant, so much more brighter, blue. The colors of the trees, the rocks, the sand. It looks so much more colorful. So they definitely like upgraded as far as like that, visuals wise. They definitely upgraded. Don't forget the new flyer and the new aquatic are only available on this map. So you can't play with this flyer on Panjura. I wish you could. I don't know why you can't. But sadly, if you want to play with the new dinos or creatures, you have to come on Gondwa. And like I said before, the picture of this map, you can see it looks way more colorful, more detailed, and just a lot more going on than the Panjura map. And that's one thing I love about it. You can see all the water. So basically, whatever's not land is basically water. They have waterways running through the middle of the map, which is really, really nice for aquatics. The flyer is basically also an aquatic, and they have more stuff and details going on inside the oceans and the rivers, which is really cool. So once they add in more aquatics in the future, I feel like the oceans will definitely be more filled up with them. Because right now it just looks like a dead zone. I wish they added more AI, like sharks or AI stuff. And I know they have a little bit of AI fish, but we need like some life to these waters, especially if you're going to do a map that's like what, maybe 65-70% water. You would think the ocean should be more full and active. Now Gondwa has much less cliffs and just more open fields and just more water, like I said. So it's water, open fields, and just more better for scenery. Like I feel like I'm on vacation right now. I'm at a nice tropical island or desert and just looking at these nice views. These waterways, it looks so much brighter, and I love it. The forest looks nice. But someone brought up a good point, and if you guys ever played Ark, it kind of reminds me of an Ark map. So when you have a map like this that throws different, I don't know how you would word it, like different biomes, or maybe like I don't know what you would say, but you see how you have the burn forest right there, then you have the little ash place over here, and then you have, you know, a little grass field over here and a little desert area down here. It's like, it's kind of getting a little crazy to where it doesn't feel like a prehistoric map. And that's what I was trying to get to. But like I said, though, for visuals and everything, it looks really nice. Now, here's my issue with this map. Yes, it is very, very aquatic friendly. But I feel like this map caters to more of the aquatic type of aquatic mains or aquatic players. And not really much of the land dinos and stuff like that. Obviously, you know, they added a new aquatic. They added a new flyer that's also semi-aquatic. They upped the percentage of aquatic swim speed by 60% for all aquatics to swim 60% faster. This map, I feel like, was more to cater to the aquatic creatures because obviously on Panjura, they didn't really get the love they deserved. And I understand that. So I could see why a lot of you guys, especially Sarco players, Spino players, Sukos, all that stuff, you really love this map, especially for the water. Now, obviously, I said in the last map that one thing I don't like on this map is you have some waterways that are salt water and some that are regular water. If you guys don't know which is which, you have to figure that out when you play the game. But that can get quite frustrating when you need to travel and really find water. You can't really drink from the oceans. You have to go inland and find which river gives you that fresh water. Overall, though, my thoughts on Gondwa and just the map overall, I think it's definitely slight upgrade from Panjura. But which map do I prefer personally? And I will have to say, when it comes to me wanting to play my regular land dinos like an Aloe or T-Rex, I would rather play on Panjura and do that. When I want to come on here and just sightsee, get a change of scenery, and just fly around, swim around, and just have some fun, this map is definitely the go-to because the view of it, the colors, everything is amazing. You guys can let me know in the comments though, which map do you personally like better? There's no right or wrong answer. Do you like Gondwa better or do you like Panjura better? But hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit that thumbs up. Make sure you guys subscribe for more Path of Titans content, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.